Hello, welcome to Hidden Collections. Hope everyone's having a great day. We're going to be doing a vintage collection of some Japanese vintage and some English vintage cards. So we're going to get right into it. We got our stack of uncommons, and a few rares in this, and then we're going to get into some of those vintage rare cards as well in the other stacks. So hope everyone's Monday went well or is going well. You know how whenever you get to watch this video. Um, Still was super excited off of Saturday's video of doing the Shining Legends uh, super premium collection box. It was always exciting to do. Wasn't expecting some of the polls that come out of it. Make sure to go watch that one so you can see what I'm talking about. It was thrilled. It was great. Love those things. The first one I ever did before was the Generations one, and that one was awesome as well too. I think they're one of the best products, like to get packs and the storage out of it if you need the storage to use it for, and then you get some really nice promo cards to go with it. I wish it wasn't at the $99 price point. I think it could, bump down to, $75 or so US. For those I know in other countries, it's a lot more expensive to get one of those things. So, but I did find mine more on, searching the internet and trying to find, get back here, Bellsprout. Trying to find those deals for some of those cards and products to open, like especially things like that, the bigger things, and they're a little bit older. So super happy was able to open that. That was a load of fun. It was just great. For these, I always enjoy opening some Wizard of the Coast vintage cards. Well, opening or going through them like this in a collection. Always enjoy, being able to see all these old. It just brings me back to when they first came out and I first started playing. I get to use a lot of these or collect them all. Everyone at school had them. Got them banned from school because kids were stealing from each other. Going back and playing in the Pokemon League. So a lot of these cards, I'll go through them. Seeing if they need to be put into the binder collections. Those are getting fairly, I've added some more hollow rares to them. They're starting to fill up. Jim Harris, Gym Challenge, and Rocket, that other binder's the one that's hurting a little bit more than, base set, Jungle, Fossil, and base set 2. Base set 2 is probably one of the stronger sets I have. So some of these rares right here will be going in to the binders. So that's it for those. We're gonna get into some Japanese. I think it's so always like seeing the other cards. Looking at them compared to the English ones. Koga's Ditto right there. For most of these, they're not. I bought them from someone local. He's starting to sell some of his collection to recollect to make, I think, a more pristine collection himself. So some of these, we can flip them. They're in pretty good shape. Everything. I think if they're to get graded, the biggest thing is all that dark spots across it. I guess that's hollow bleed. I was finding out. So I've seen some come back on the other channels that have 10s, and sometimes that makes it so they're 9s. So, and it depends on the centering. So we got the Giovanni's Gyarados. This is one of my favorite cards from, this era. We got the Blaine's Arcanine. We got the Blaine's Moltres. Just beautiful cards. Here we go. Blaine's Charizard. I know I'm revealing the other cards to it too, but this one's in really good shape. I think I paid a fair price for these. I don't know. I think they get 9s or 10s going to PSA But as of right now, PSA is closed, so I'm not sending anything off to him. We got a Dark Dragonite. Then we have a Dragonite from Fossil. It's a little bit off-centered, so some of these have nicks in them a little bit, but they're really nice, good condition cards. Getting into it, there was one real reason, because I'm looking for, I'm trying to do something with some Charizards with PSA. I have a goal set to try to get the Dragonite from Fossil, this foil one. Get the first edition Dragonite. Try to do a 1 through 10 PSA for Charizard to try to have PSA 1 to 10. I'm looking for like unlimited and base at 2 because they're all the card art is the same, and they grade out to be able to do a video saying like here's the condition of the cards. I mean, I could try doing it with other ones like Blastoise and Venusaur as well, because those cards aren't as expensive to get. So maybe I do that. Or Venusaur trying. Like this one is just a regular unlimited, but it's got some dirty. There's a nick right here in the yellow border, so that's probably below 5, probably 4. This collection selling, I got quite a few of these cards at a nice deal. This one's a little bit better. I think this was the best unlimited Blastoise that he had. Then also picked up the Shadowless Blastoise. So this will go towards when I start building the Shadowless sets. Got a really good deal. I mean, it's like you were saying, it was a little bit rough. I'm gonna do this. I mean, as you can see, the top's well worn, bottom is too. So, but it's a binder card. It's gonna be for sets and a placeholder. The first time he posted several things, and then this was the card that I was really going for, was this Charizard. I know it's an unlimited one, but looking at it, I think there's just a few scratches on the surface. Now there's some whitening at the bottom right here. So, but also it's another binder card put in place. This one's in a little bit better condition than mine is, so I can take mine out, and if I wanted to do the PSA thing, it'd be fun to do that. Getting those, might do it with maybe all 3 starters have sets of 10 of those. But this is just a little vintage collection today. It just was, I think, going through and seeing these cards, I enjoy sharing all these cards. So if seeing vintage cards in bulk, I don't know if it's bulk or in seeing a lot instead of pack openings is something that you're liking, please hit that like button so I keep doing these videos. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you are, make sure that that bell is turned on so you can see when new videos come out. I've got some good plans for this week, getting some newer things in. So until next time, have a great day. See you later.